Hello, Grant Wiley here from Worthington Publishing, and I'm about to do our third video log, and I'm doing this still on the design of Cowboys. I've taken a little bit of a turn. Um, we're going to re-implement Cowboys, and yesterday I came up with a really great idea in the evening, and that's for a solitaire artificial intelligence engine for the game. Originally, Cowboys was published, it was 2 to 10 players. Competitively. This allows 1 to 10 players competitively or cooperatively in any of the previous scenarios, as well as in some of the new scenarios we're hoping to do with the remastering. This is going to be a remastering. It's probably going to use same or similar boards. We've got a new game piece that I think is going to make this game really cool. We are going to do some plastics with this. We're going to Kickstarter this in probably several weeks because the game engine is there and it's solid. What I did yesterday was I worked on the rules. I integrated the advanced rules that people seem to like once we put those into the current rules, made some tweaks and changes. But the solitaire engine I came up with, I've already started playtesting. I playtested it 3 times yesterday. This is my 4th playtest, and it all seems to be working pretty well. I'm playtesting it solitaire to get the initial feel for one player playing against the game. And how it works is, in a gunfight, it's pretty much based on your proximity to your opponent, what you're going to do. Whether it's one-on-one or anything else. So I based the artificial intelligence on that. And what I did was I came up with a chart based on the weapon type and their proximity to their opponent, or the nearest target. The scenario I'm playing currently, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Young Guns with Emilio Estevez and some of the younger actors from the 90s, but it's based on Billy the Kid, and the gunfight I'm doing is scenario 26, correction, 25 in the scenario book, the original scenario book, Billy's Escape. Him and 3 other of his regulators are trapped in a house with 2 other people. In the movie, it's their lawyer and his wife. And there's cowboys and the good guys, who are really bad guys in the movie, all around the building, and their building's on fire. So what we did is we gave you 20 turns to get out of the game. I'm going to show you how this works for a couple turns to give you an idea. If you'd like to shoot us some feedback. A couple things when I designed the AI. I think because a human component playing against a system, the human's going to have advantages. In this, what I've done is I've taken away certain disadvantages from the AI that the player automatically has in the real game. So if you and I were playing, we've each got a tracker ammo on pistols and rifles. Well, the AI doesn't have to worry about any of that. There's no reloading. Much like in the movies, their guns are always loaded. So that gives them a slight advantage. Also, here I'm going to show you the board. Excuse me as I bend it down, the camera, to give you a view of the board in my hands. This is the setup. Right in here are Billy the Kid and his regulators, and the goal is to get off this side of the board 2 cowboys in 20 turns. The building's on fire. So I'm still currently in turn 1. Around the outside here are the people trying to kill Billy. I've got 2 cowboys that have already made a move outside. They've each been hit once. And what I'm doing is I am drawing cowboys from the bowl, and let's see what we get. Okay, it's the town folks in here helping Billy. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one of their people here. He's going to shoot at this gentleman through the window. There's a window here, which is a red line. That gives a benefit to him. So at a range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with pistols, you would hit on a 10 through 12. But because I'm shooting across a window, or shooting through a window, it's -1, or yeah, it's -1. So 11 or 12 and they'll hit them. I'm going to take 2 shots. 8, and a 9. I don't know if you can see that. So that's a miss. This character here has no target at this time. So we're going to draw the next one. And it's Cowboy 10, who happens to be right here. And his line of sight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is blocked by the outhouse here. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At a range of 7 to 10, he's going to move 2 according to the chart and shoot. So it cost him 2 to come out of the window, and that's really it. So he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's shooting at a range of 6 with a rifle, which is on the fire chart. 5 to 6 with a rifle. He hits on 8 through 12. So he's going to pop off 2 rounds at our friend here, who's not hidden by the outhouse. 6, miss, and 5. So that's 2 misses for him. We draw Cowboy 1, who's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He doesn't have a clear line of sight through that window. So he's going to move 2 through the window and shoot according to the chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got a range of 5. He hits on 8 through 12, this Cowboy. Because he's shooting him in the back, the figures have fronts and backs. It adds 2 to the shot. So instead of hitting on 8 to 12, he now hits on 6 through 12. So a 9. This Cowboy's been hit again. He takes his second wound. Dump these wound markers out here, so I got plenty. 2 more wounds and he's dead. And we do 1 more. And that's a 6 and a 3, 9. He is about on his last legs. Now what that does is every Cowboy has a movement and health of 4 in this game. As you get hit, your movement goes down. So his is a 3. He's down to a movement of 1, which means he ain't going far next turn. However, the last Cowboy drawn, oh, nope, not the last Cowboy. There's 1 more in there, is Billy the Kid. Now I'm going to get him out of the building, and I'm going to have him use the outhouse and kind of sprint towards this guy. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That means anybody facing this way, this direction, will now be shooting into his front, not his back. The guy here has no line of sight on Billy, so that'll prevent him from firing. Billy can't shoot, but hopefully he'll get next draw. And I drew the 4 folks here. Let's see what they can do. I have 1 here with a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At a range of 7, it's move 2 and shoot. So he can go 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not playing to win this scenario. I'm playing to just test and see if the system works. There's different strategies I'd probably try if I were playing to win, but I'm just trying to see if it gets the game moving, if it gives a feel of how the game would be playing if you had 2 players playing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets 1 shot because he moved. And this is something new. We're adding a move and shoot. 11. That's a hit. So our friend here is dead. We pull him up. We put a dead Cowboy marker down. That was a cool little thing we did. So there's a body laying in the street now. And we're going to pull his marker from here so we know that we don't put him back in the bowl. Next Cowboy, same thing. 2, through the window. He can't shoot. He doesn't have a shot. This Cowboy doesn't have a line of sight, so that's a 2 and a 1, 2, 3 with a rifle on Billy. That's a 7 to 12. And a 6 is a miss. And we have 1 more here who can actually see through the window. 1, 2, 3, 4. at a range of 4. That's 7 to 12. He's going to fire 2 shots. According to the chart, that's what you do. Range of 3 to 4 with a rifle, you're going to shoot. 4, that is a miss. And 2, that's a miss. That's all the Cowboys from this one. So that's basically the first turn. You kind of came in on the middle of it. Now, in the original game, we had cards that give the Cowboys certain advantages. I drew a crummy hand here. I can add like Deadeye, which adds adds a target modifier. I've got Help here, and this adds a modifier of 1. I could have used it to help this Cowboy here, but I didn't think he had a good shot. There's 4 AI characters here. I think he's cannon fodder. I'm saving it for Billy, if Billy gets hit, because we're going to try and hightail it out of town with him. That's pretty much it. Now, I've got some other things in the AI rules that I'm working on that I'm not quite prepared to talk about yet. We're going to raise this up for a second. But I'll be showing you that. I'm going to leave this scenario set up. I'm going to come back tomorrow and give you some more play. We're going to play through another turn. Again, I'm not playing to win. I'm playing to test the system. This is play testing. Game Design 101. You got to test it to see if it works. After this, I'll be posting some different videos of us doing 2-player. I hope to do I got my copies of Vikings from Academy Games. I hope to be doing a video on that next week on gameplay and just unboxing. It's a beautiful game from Academy. Our good friends Uwe and Gunther and his wife over there at Academy Games. And I hope to do some designer interviews. I'm going to interview my business partner, my uncle, Mike Wiley, who's been gaming since he was 13. He's now over 60. Sorry, Mike. But be sure to like us down here in the bottom corner. Hit subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up. Let us know that you're watching. Let your friends know that we got this going. I'm hoping to be doing at least every other day. But right now, I'm kind of into it. So we're going to be doing daily vlogs. So you can follow along as I work on the design issues. If you've got comments or suggestions, be sure to log them into the comment section below. Thanks. Have a great day and happy gaming.